Please come.
Yes. Yeah.
Please.
Good evening, sir.
Good afternoon.
Please have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Soumya,
Yes, sir.
please introduce yourself to the board.
Sir, my name is SOUMYA Sharma. I am from Pratapgarh, Uttar Pradesh. I have done my mechanical engineering from BITS Pilani Goa campus. Right now, I am posted here in Delhi only as an income tax inspector. This would be my 4th attempt, sir, for civil services and my 2nd interview.
Okay.
Okay, Soumya, how did you do in first interview of UPSC? What was your score?
Sir, for the first part of that question, I was a bit nervous in the last interview because of some personal reasons. And I scored 150 marks, sir.
150.
Yes.
So this time, let us hope that you are not nervous. No, will make you to feel at ease. First stage is that you don't be in attention. Your hands should be free.
Yes.
You can use your hands to gesture where needed. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
What is your natural pose of sitting?
Sir, it is like this, sir.
So you should be sitting naturally and responding naturally. Okay.
Right, sir.
So that is first thing. You like old songs on life lessons.
Yes.
This is something very lengthy. There are two aspects on this. So which old song with life lesson? You can list 5 such songs.
Okay, sir. Sir, these songs have come out of nostalgia, sir, mostly.
Nostalgia.
I used to listen it with my father.
Yeah.
So, sir, firstly is some of the songs written by Sahil Ludhianvi, sir.
Sahil Ludhianvi.
Right, sir. So,
Okay.
for example, sir, मैं जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया. That is one of my favorite songs.
This is life lesson. Yeah, that
Yes.
is good.
Sir, the other song is आगे भी जाने ना तू.
Yeah,
From
there is
what
life
movie?
lesson. Yeah.
So, then there are some songs by Kishore Kumar like रुक जाना नहीं तू कभी हार के. And also, sir, one more song is the जिंदगी के सफर में. जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना, sir. So many
Oh, very
ways.
good, very good. So now there are conflicting signals also.
Right, sir.
Sometimes they ask to really work hard. Jeevan chalne ka naam. Sometimes they say that no, you should relax.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that is very interesting. So you said that you listened with your father. Like when your father used to listen, you also overheard.
Yes, sir. In my childhood, sir.
Childhood.
So we used to listen it on Doordarshan. So from there, this hobby picked up, sir. I used to listen to every song, sir, but somehow these songs, sir, just come in my feed after every 2-3 songs. So
Okay,
I think, sir.
No, that is good. That is good. And you are from Pratapgarh. You did mechanical engineering from BITS Pilani,
Yes, sir. Goa campus.
Goa campus. And after that, you have done a job or you are doing as inspector income tax.
Sir, I did a job as an associate consultant in Hyderabad for 10 months. And then
How
I
long
pivoted
you have been working as inspector income tax?
from just more than 2 years, sir.
2 years.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that is pretty long, no? 2 years you must have learned. What is your job assignment as inspector IT?
So right now it not has been that much varied. It was mostly, sir, in the board posting. I had board posting, sir.
Board
So there
posting.
mostly I had monitoring work.
Monitoring, what things do you monitor?
Sir, mostly offshore cases. Like, for example, Panama Papers and Pandora Papers, where we find out that people have been evading taxes
Yeah, this is
using tax
interesting.
havens. Yes, sir. So I had the job of monitoring them, and then
Is that through Hawala channel or what?
yes, sir. Sometimes it is through Hawala channel.
I
sometimes it
learned,
is-
I heard sometime that even Amitabh Bachchan name occurred in Panama Papers. Many dignitaries' names were there.
Yes, sir.
So
It
you
was
may
in-
be a
it
privy
was in-
to so many confidential informations, no?
Certainly, sir.
So what, apart from disclosing something which is not disclosable, you can tell something about that, no? Panama Papers.
So I can generally talk about the
Yeah, generally.
tax evasion that people.
Tax evasion, what is the format they choose for evading the tax and how it is permitted? Does the government take any action or steps to prevent the tax evasion?
Right, sir. Sir, in the case of these offshore leaks cases that we are talking about, most of the times tax havens are used because they have liberal tax jurisdiction. They have close to zero or minimal taxes.
Can someone in India invest like in rupees to be converted to that country's currency and then invested there? And you mean to say that there the tax rate is less.
Right, sir.
So how, please explain one case that can
Sir, firstly, sir, we do have a limitation on how much of amount an individual can invest. There is a liberalized remittance scheme of RBI, which only says that up to 250,000 US dollar you can take from India and then invest.
250,000 US dollar.
In a
That
year,
is
sir.
also a very huge sum.
US dollars, yes, sir.
Huh?
Because we do have partial.
RBI has permitted that.
Yes, sir. Partial capital account convertibility, sir. So we only have a limitation of 250,000. So what people mostly do, sir, they have various overseas investment, and
Investment in what?
it could be in some firm, sir. It could be a shell
Some equity or shell company.
or shell companies, sir.
Means fake companies.
Right, sir. And whatever earnings they have been earning from through, they are not disclosing it to the government. And because they are resident of India, income tax department have the mandate of taxing them. Whatever they earn from
No,
outside.
suppose they earn something in those investment in that particular country,
Right,
like
sir.
Panama.
Right,
So
sir.
they can get back that money through white channel. What will be the procedure? Or their money has to be there only?
Sir, if they have invested it through legal channels, which is 250,000 within 250,000, and through official channels, if they have invested, and if they are then paying the taxes on that to the
Paying
Indian
taxes in that country.
No, sir, in India, sir. Because
How?
if they are residents, sir, they will be taxed on any income that is generated by them in any part of the country.
Suppose on $250,000,
Yes.
their income is $50,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay, profit is 50,000.
Yes, sir.
So now it becomes $3 lakh.
Right,
So
sir.
they get back $3 lakh here in India.
Yes.
But in that country, you said they go to invest there because the tax rate is low.
Right, sir.
So suppose tax rate is only 10% or 5%. So they pay the tax on $50,000.
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Right, sir.
And then it is all white. They can get back to India.
Sir, that is also a type of tax avoidance measure that sometimes people use.
No, that is the law. Country has permitted to take out 250,000
Right,
and
sir.
invest that. And whatever is there, they have followed the other country's law.
Right,
They have
sir.
paid the tax and then they have brought back because RBI permission is there.
So we do have double tax avoidance agreement for that. So if these jurisdiction we have a double tax avoidance agreement, then we will not tax those
Okay.
income. But if we do not have, we will have to tax.
So how many such countries are there in the world where
We have double tax avoidance agreement. Sir. Sir, I'm unaware of the exact numbers. So sorry. I'll look into it, sir.
you look into it and inform us? No, that is.
So I
this
can
is very
name some of the.
interesting.
I can
So
name some of the
government
countries.
government itself has created so many modes to avoid tax and to really not through white money channel to make profits
Right, sir.
and avoid tax here.
Sir, it was not envisaged that would be used for tax avoidance or tax evasion. It was envisaged that because a lot of investment comes from these countries. So signing a double tax avoidance agreement will actually help us in getting investment from these countries, because the companies which are headquartered or which are established in these jurisdictions will continue with their investment and will also gets benefit from liberalized tax regime that is there in the host country. But because people have been finding loopholes and using it for the other purposes, we do have safeguards for that also, sir. For example, impermissible admissible agreement we also have, under which some of the transactions which are only done for the purpose of tax evasion, we can flag them and we can tax them, and we cannot provide them the
So
benefits of
that
double
means
tax.
income tax employees have to do a lot of work. No, that is
Certainly,
the
sir.
quantum of work that comes
Certainly, sir.
on their
Yes.
head. Okay, thank you.
Yes, Mr. Shoma. Now, what role geographic locations play in the present Israel-Palestinian war? You are a student of geography, isn't it? You have opted for geography.
Can I take a moment, sir, to articulate?
Sure. What role geography plays
Right, sir.
in their fight, in their conflict?
So the conflict itself is based on the claim to the geographical land that is there. So Palestine and the Palestinian Authority and Hamas, which is an actor from the Palestinian side, they believe that whole of the land belongs to them. And then there is an Israel side where a lot of people think that the whole land belongs to them.
The geographical locations, geographical factors, yes.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not able to think right now, sir.
A, fresh water.
Right, sir.
There's a lack of fresh water in Israel.
Yes,
That's why they want to grab the freshwater areas of Jordan River, Lake Galilee. Why Lake Galilee? Have you heard of the name Lake Galilee?
Sir, Sea of Galilee I have heard, but I am not sure of.
Sea of Galilee, yes. But it is a lake.
Yes, sir.
Purpose they asked you Lake Galilee.
Okay, sir.
Is it not a lake? Is it a sea?
No, sir. It is a lake.
It is a lake.
It is a lake. It is fed by Jordan.
Where it is?
Fed by, sir, Jordan River.
Sorry?
Jordan River, sir.
The Jordan River is different. Lake Galilee is different. There are two locations.
I'm sorry,
Lake
sir.
Galilee is up near Syrian border. Anyway, why Dead Sea is called Dead Sea? Is it dead?
Sir, a large salt concentration in the Dead Sea make it ecosystems, sir, make it much more unstable to have a stable ecosystem there. That is why it is called Dead Sea, sir.
That's why it's called Dead Sea.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that now just try to think from your study of geography,
Yes.
Canada, if Canada wants to join European Union, can it join?
Sir, European Union is a customs union where the countries within the
Not only customs, they don't have any visa-free movement, political decisions taken together, foreign policy taken together.
much more large than that.
It's not customs union. So can it join?
I'm not sure, sir. I'll have to.
How many members are there in European Union? You are not aware.
I'm not aware of the exact numbers.
European Union is that you have to be 27 members. You have to be a European country, isn't it? But can Canada technically join?
Sir, because I do not know the factors that how the countries can join.
European Union, Union of European Nations.
Right, sir.
Can Canada join? Canada is located in another continent,
Right, sir.
isn't it? Can Canada join theoretically or practically? Not theoretically, practically.
Practically, it can join, sir.
How?
Again, sir.
It has to be border with.
Sir, UK was also once a part.
Because you are located there. It's located there, and it's always taken as a part of Europe,
Yes, sir.
continental Europe, and they are joined together through the Arctic via England, Greenland. There is
Man-made structure, sir.
isn't it? Go up Norway, above Norway.
It is an island country, sir. It is not joined directly.
Sorry?
UK is not directly.
No, I'm not sorry. UK is always considered as an European country.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Europe is not, UK is not separate.
Right, sir.
Okay, it's in the same territory, same culture. That's why they join, and they have come out.
Right, sir.
They have come out. When they came out, any idea? Or what it was called?
Brexit, sir.
Sorry?
Brexit.
Brexit, yes. They have come out of it also because they could
Sir, it was majorly issues were around mobility and
mobility, customs, this thing, and they could, the economic this thing, they thought that they could do better business.
right, sir.
But think about that. Greenland, through Greenland, Arctic region of Canada, they are connected. So technically he can join. Okay. Yeah.
Soumya, what is a fault line? Geography.
Sir, fault line is mainly used for earthquake studies when we do the earthquake studies where the two plates or the two lithospheric plates or two sections of Earth's surfaces are not are separate and at that location there is some sort of movement is there. So that is fault line.
Is there some fault line in India?
Yes, sir, there are faults. Yes, sir. So for example, sir, there are three major fault lines in Himalayas only. One is Himalayan central thrust is there, sir. There is Himalayan frontal fault is also there, and main continental thrust is also there, sir.
Okay. Now, Pratapgarh, right? There's an MP called Pratapgarhi.
Imran Pratapgarh, yes, sir.
No, no. He's from Pratapgarh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which is your, if you watch debates, who you think is a good parliamentary debater? Irrespective of political parties, huh? Just one who contributes to the parliament.
I think, sir, Shashi Tharoor, sir.
He speaks bombastic English, definitely, yes, and
But he does have a ability of critical reasoning, sir, in his speeches.
other than that, anyone from the fair sex?
I'm not sure, sir.
You're not sure, or you want to be politically correct? This is an interview.
Yes.
This is not a government office or a party office.
Right, sir.
Yeah. So why don't you take that name which is coming to your lips?
Sir, I would say Amit Shah, sir, also from the side of government.
I said fair sex. He's not the fair sex.
Okay, sir. Then I would say, sir, Kanimoji ma'am. Kanimoji ma'am.
Kanimoji.
Kanimudi. Mudi bolte hain shayad mere ख्याल में.
I'm sorry, sir, for the pronunciations.
Mahua Motra is also very good.
Mahua Moitra. Very good.
Yes, sir.
I said irrespective party line. It's parliament for everyone, na?
Certainly, sir.
Today you are in the treasury, tomorrow they'll be in the treasury. It doesn't matter. So you have a very interesting address, Rupapur Afim Ki Kothi. Why is it named Afim Ki Kothi?
Sir, in the colonial times, there used to be a storage house here of
Godam tha.
opium. Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me, to what extent is the drug menace existing in India, and what is the route, country and the route from where it is coming?
Sir, according to UNODC, now the situation of drug menace in India is actually worsening. Earlier, it used to be a market. Now, it is also becoming a transshipment type of country also, sir. Wherein the major routes that are used by the organized crime and the people who are involved in narco trafficking are from northeast and also from northwest, from Pakistan also, sir. So these are the major routes, sir.
So that should also be coming into monitoring thing also, because the money is there, no? Does it come? No. Does it show up? No.
In the cases that I deal with, sir, I'm sorry, sir, I might not be able to.
No, but does it show up?
Yes, sir, there might be some cases.
Okay. So tell me, what is the law for on narcotics?
Sir, NDPS Act is there.
Tell me something about that act and its provisions.
I'm sorry, sir, I have not gone through it, sir. I'm not able to recollect right now, sir.
Okay. So which web show did you watch the last?
Sir, Black Warrant I watched on Netflix, sir.
Okay, it's about?
Sir, it is a memoir of a superintendent of police, superintendent of a prison, of a Tihar jail. So it is based on that, sir.
Tell me one thing. It is kind of troubling my mind. A person who is in BITS Pilani, equivalent to IT graduate, why does he choose an inspectorial job?
Sir, when I decided to pivot from my earlier job, which was a consulting job, I wanted to prepare for UPSC, sir, civil services. But other than that, sir, I also wanted to be standing on my own feet. I don't wanted a financial burden on my family, and also wanted a work-life balance where I can continue with my studies. And for that purpose, sir, I founded that SSC CGL does have a lot of jobs which provide both of them. So that is the only purpose, sir, behind that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Soumya.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So Soumya, you are a very good candidate. I remember we have met earlier also.
Yes, sir.
Because I remembered from this Kothi question, or
Yes, sir.
Kimchi Kothi,
Yes, sir.
because this was asked in that
Yes,
interaction by one of the panel members. So you're good. You have to now work on your DAF because your interview is on 7th
7th
April.
April, yes.
So you work thoroughly because questions mostly come from DAF and current affairs. So once you are done with that, because your natural and your communication is good,
Thank you, sir.
you can work on that, any knowledge gap. And if you are not knowing something, you admit frankly. Don't try to mislead the board or say something incorrect, because there is reasoning, there is other arguments, and then factual information.
Right.
So based on that, you can prepare your responses. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I would advise Shomo to structure your answer. Okay, you know the answer, but because of your non-prioritizing, it was extended. Like that, investment abroad, taxation, that country. You simply could have said that with most of these countries, we have DTA. Matter would have ended there. Right or wrong? How many countries? Yes. I also do not know with how many countries I have got signed DTA. Okay. When I was in service, I do not know. Most of these countries where these people are investing with those countries, we have got DTA. That's why their tax regime is very feeble there, almost negligible taxes. So they are on paper, they are showing that we are paying taxes, and that's one of the reasons. Had you answered in this way, those things wouldn't have arose, isn't it, at all?
Yes, sir. Certainly, sir.
So prioritize construct your answers in a way. You know that DTA came when, and after DTA, he stopped it. With how many countries and all these things, that's this thing. And don't give more information than what is you have asked for. The chairman has asked you that do we have fault lines in India? Answer is yes or no. Yes, sir, we have got fault lines. Yes, sir, there are 3 fault lines in India, 3 in Himalayan region. Who have asked you these questions? He could have dragged you on that. Isn't it?
Yes.
So don't volunteer information. If you know, we are not here to know whether you know this thing is not, because your knowledge base has already been
Tested, sir.
tested.
Right, sir.
It's how you are reacting to the questions. So unnecessary. What was the level? In which fault line latest earthquake was there? What was the recent earthquake in India? Why it is so shocking? Why the shock waves are felt more in Delhi earthquake 2 months back, I think. 2 months back, it was in Dholakua at a low level. That's why it was not very high in Richter scale, 4.3 or 4.4. But the whole Delhi show. We could have. So unnecessary, we are volunteering. You are asking questions. Don't do it. That's all from my side.
Soumya, just 2 things. One, this shirt will not do.
Yes, sir. I'm, sir, just coming from office. I'm very sorry, sir.
And it's not sorry. I'm just telling you. Therefore, that you'll go formally dressed, then you will wear a plain shirt, preferably white, whatever. Shoes with laces, no white socks. I don't know. I can't see your socks. So, and sometimes we imbibe a lot of the culture of the organization we are presently serving in. It happens. 2 साल काम करो आप, वहीं का culture दिमाग में आता है. Try to now get out of that culture, that inspectorial culture, and get into the officer mode. Right? That should show on your face.
Yes.
Understood?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you for the